Thank you all for coming. First and foremost, let me be one of many tonight to say, Ellen, you look absolutely beautiful. Let me also take a moment to raise a glass to Mr. and Mrs. East, as well as Mr. and Mrs. Lyons, for a fantastic celebration on such a momentous occasion. For those who I have not yet had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Jack Short, and I am the best man. I am especially glad to be here tonight to celebrate the marriage of two dear friends. Daniel offered me this position, and I enthusiastically accepted it. Not because of the 18 years history of us being best friends, but because of the promise of complimentary top-shelf martinis afterwards. The agenda tonight is not a character assassination, so we will not be covering fabled topics such as study abroad, spring break 2009, Las Vegas 2009, spring break 2010, New York City ×2, Miami Beach, Las Vegas bachelor party, and what happens when you mix absinthe with KFC. Like many of you, I thought the phrase, "we found love in a hopeless place," was the title of a Rihanna song. Turns out, it was the perfect description for Daniel's dating life in a small, dark group study lab in the basement of University Hospital. I never knew that such a strong bond could develop in such a tumultuous time, with anatomy labs and surgery rotations, leading us to this celebration today. That is, of course, with the exception of Dr. Drew Shinneman, for whom he used his scrubs and white coat for any opportunity possible to holler at the nighttime nursing staff. Now, as for marriage advice or quotations, let's just stick with what I have found to be the fundamental bond in a long-term relationship. Plenty of square footage and separate Tivos. These two things, no love can fail. Daniel and I have been friends long before medical school. When I was a young boy, straight from Midland, Texas, I had no idea that I would find my brother in Kansas City. Up north was where the damn Yankees lived. And I didn't know that damn and Yankee were actually two separate words until the age of 10. Now, as any career-minded fourth grader, I knew that I was going to study chemistry and physics to join the space program and become an astronaut. Daniel, on the other hand, proudly professed to friends, parents, and teachers that he was to become an obstetrician. A couple of episodes of Nip Tuck and a few industrial-sized gallon jugs of Purell later, and you have the plastic surgeon standing before you. Anywhere I have been with Daniel, despite his crippling germophobia, we have always had a great time. From the backwoods of Colorado to the Waldorf Astoria in New York, there is no one whom I have had more adventures, more fun, and more brotherly love for in my life. A paradigm shift occurred in 2009 when he met Ellen. She was smart, pretty, driven, funny, and compassionate. In other words, way out of his league. Even despite the fact that he was a former model for Nintendo Game Boy. As the relationship grew, I saw him embrace a new dimension of happiness at the levels I had not seen before. It was truly something special. On the day of their engagement, I have never seen Daniel more calm and collected than the moment before he headed out to the Mizzou Quad to propose. Ellen has brought such a level of joy and fulfillment to his life, and it has been an honor to be part of theirs. Please join me in raising a glass to Daniel and Ellen, and to the union of two great families. Cheers to a lifetime of happiness, the best of